The human brain did not evolve and then discover cooking. Cooking evolved the human brain. That distinction changes everything about what we think we are. For most of human prehistory, our ancestors were not the smartest things on the savannah. They were medium-sized, slow, and outcompeted. Their brains were big enough to survive, not big enough to dominate. Something had to change. And what changed was not a mutation, not a predator, not a climate shift. It was a fire, and a piece of meat held over it. Here's the thing no one tells you about the human body. It is expensive. Brutally, almost absurdly expensive to run. The brain alone, that 3-pound organ sitting behind your eyes, consumes roughly 20% of all the calories your body burns every single day just to exist. Not to think hard, not to solve problems, just to stay on. For an animal living in the wild, scraping calories out of roots and raw meat and tough, fibrous plants, that is an almost impossible tax to pay. Evolution does not reward expensive organs unless they pay for themselves. And for hundreds of thousands of years, a bigger brain was not paying for itself, because the calories were not there to feed it. So for a long time, the brain did not grow. It stayed roughly the same size across entire species, across millions of years. Homo habilis, walking across East Africa around 2 million years ago, had a brain roughly half the size of yours, not because the potential was not there, because the energy was not there. The gut was eating it all first. The gut is the other half of this story. A raw diet, and for almost all of animal history, every diet was raw, requires an enormous digestive system to process. Raw meat is tough, dense, and full of proteins that are locked inside cellular structures the body has to physically demolish before it can absorb them.